What's up, guys? I recently came across an article that talks about foreclosures are going up right now. And you know me, I'm a nerd at heart, so I need to see statistical data. I need to see numbers. So I came to, where's this tab? Here we go. I came to check out the Philadelphia Fed on the fedblog.stlouisfed.org, where you can actually see real data. Well, since 2013, overdue mortgage payments has gone down significantly, right? So I don't know if you guys can see this graph, but it literally goes from 2013 all the way to about 2020. Boom. Around 2020, obviously, around the pandemic, we had a nice little spike, and then money was pumped into the economy again, and things started to move a lot smoother. So we pretty much flatlined out in regards to overdue payments, foreclosures, and all of these other things that people feel that the market is going to collapse, is going to crash. Well, you're going to be waiting. And like I've been telling you guys, shoot, really, I think in one of my videos, when the market was crashing, everybody was panicking and selling and selling and selling. Well, I'm screaming buy, not because of what Warren Buffett said, just for the simple fact that the reading is there. There's nothing that is signaling something is wrong with the market. Now, I had a really good mentor of mine that I talked with, and I mentioned about the 2008 market crash in housing, and I watched The Big Short. And in that movie, I saw listings sitting on the market a lot longer with the interest rates while the interest rates were up and buyers were not making any type of moves. Well, he kind of talked me through the back end, helped me understand, how the market was pumped by just really letting anybody buy a house during that time. And I didn't know that. If you could breathe, if just the moment you were born back then, you could buy a house realistically. And that blew my mind, because now it's become so much tighter to even purchase a home. Like, they really want to know your ins and outs, your life, your ups and downs, every single thing you know about a dollar, right? The moment you get pre-approved, you can't even buy dinner, right? And because now they're monitoring your information, monitoring your spending habits. So while we're sitting and waiting on something really bad to happen, ironically, I guess that's just how we built, that the information is right there in your face, and you just don't know where to go look to see exactly what is happening. And if you do a little bit of research to really figure out what's happening in the market, you can make an informed decision to say, hey, no, that's not really what's happening right now. Well, the big news is the artificial intelligence, AI. That's what's really driving the market and doing what it's doing right now. If you listen to a lot of the earnings calls, Nvidia, and if all Apple, or whatever the case may be, a lot of these companies are moving to become AI driven. And artificial intelligence, for those who do not know what that means, if you don't know what it means by now, it means artificial intelligence, right? So if you're starting to pay attention to how the market is moving in regards to tech, oil, gold for sure. If you haven't been paying attention to gold has been really on a run due to the simple fact that interest rates have been high. I mean, if you got in really early, congrats to you. But for those who are thinking that it's too late, you might want to reconsider, because there are still certain aspects that are happening right now where you can still have a safe haven when it comes to your financials. Oh, and by the way, this is not financial advice. I just do a lot of studying on this material. But let me circle back to when the real estate market, right? So if you're looking for a real estate market to crash right now, a lot of things has to happen. The lenders have to become more lenient when it comes to loans. They're trying to make as much money as possible because they're forecasting a lot of danger up front. They need to collect every single thing they need to do before they get out. And when you start to see the panic on Wall Street, the panic in the government, all of these things happen, then you just might have a case there. But at this current moment, you do not. And I just wanted to share that with you guys and give you guys real numbers and an actual data chart that mortgages, overdue mortgage payments are still relatively low. You have zero, and then you have foreclosures just right above that zero. And technically, you're still at zero. So I just want to let you guys know that while you're waiting, we're still going to be waiting. Just like I said about the stock market crash, we're still going to be waiting. And if you've been paying attention, history always repeats itself. You'll know, but when it happens, you probably will be asleep. Stay up to date, stay in the know, and stay ahead, always.